Huge shout out for my master student, Dang It Boy, for bringing up this ticker. So this is Ford Motor Company, ticker symbol F, right? And there could be a very nice opportunity for us to go over here. What is up, you guys? Thank you so much for stopping by. Once again, this is ARCa coming at you with a ticker symbol F, technicals and raw price action, thread of analysis on this happy Monday, and happy Memorial Monday to everybody. Before we get started, please make sure to subscribe to the channel, like the video, and share the video with a friend so that you and them could consider joining our trading community in Discord called ARCa Bulls. With that said, let's dive right into the charts. Okay, you guys, so yeah, Dang It Boy in the master class today brought up the ticker symbol F for us to evaluate, you guys, and there is absolutely an opportunity for us to take a look at here. First of all, you guys know that this is one of the formations, actually probably the only formation that I like to call out, right? This is the falling triangle or the descending triangle, aka the descending triangle, right? So descending triangle could also be a right angle triangle is what I'm trying to say. My goodness, man, just brain farting huge. So guys, there is absolutely an opportunity here, and I want you to notice that we are right at about 70% to the apex of the triangle itself, which means that we are potentially within that zone to break out, because as you guys know, usually when we reach 65 to 70% to the apex of the triangle, that would be around the usual breakout position, right? So, and things are looking like they may very well suggest that very thing. Okay, you guys, so let's go ahead and take a look at the 12-hour time frame here and make some notes right over here, right? So first of all right, let's see. Yeah. Okay. Actually, we're gonna make some adjustments to our targets here, but you know what? The only reason it's out of the proportion here, you guys, is because I had it. I had the lines originally for the triangle set to a different way. I experimented with it and I then didn't change it back to the way I had it initially, but my targets are still in line here. Okay, you guys. So let's go ahead and take a look at these opportunities now and see what we have, right? So. As I can actually see where we corrected this thing too, right? So, oh my goodness, this is very annoying. Yeah, this is about it right here, right? So I just want to make sure that we can favor that instead. There we go. So we have the breakout. This would be apparently the breakout, right? So yeah, so this triangle, you guys, please remember that you can take a top trend line from the top side of the hypotenuse, right, all the way to the lower point of the triangle and apply that that trend line to the breakout zone, right? So in this case, we could be breaking out in the following day, since momentum volatility is all present there. Okay, so now I did kind of go over this in the master class, so I'm not going to go over the details here as much, but it's okay because it's going to make the video a little faster for all of us, right? So we don't have to listen to ARCa talk so much. Right, so first of all, you guys, I am seeing a potential drop in the price action from the immediate short-term time frame in the 30-minute, in fact. So 30-minute and 15-minute, I believe, is where we have that downside pivot. So MACD on the 30-minute right down here suggesting a downside, right? We're losing a little bit of bear pressure, but still a downside nonetheless. Okay, so now as we go back down in the time frames, you can actually see here that we are potentially correcting in there. Okay, so let's look at the hourly to see if we have any type of downside there too. Yeah, we have a little bit of downside on both stochastics and the MACD. Let's take a look at our RSI. It looks like the RSI also has a little bit of a downside pivot as well. Okay, you guys, so that would be the opportunity that we want to look for, right? So now suggesting the 12-hour time frame, first of all, I want you to notice that the moving averages are landing right in our discretionary targets here that we actually looked at, right? And these targets here are already kind of in line perfectly with the 0.618 and, of course, the bottom side right over here at the pretty much the 0.5 fib at 1177, right? So the importance of this zone is I mean, it's great because, first of all, you guys should remember that I talk about the golden pocket very often, right? So the golden pocket located between the 0.618 and the 0.382 Fibonacci ratio, which is 1165 to 1190. Coming down to this area here and using it as a bounce for support is very strong. Not only this that we have as the golden pocket as a support, but please notice the moving averages. We have the SMA. We have the SMA 50, the 100-day simple moving average, and the 50-day simple moving average within that zone too. right? So it's perfectly, all of these things are within the golden pocket and suggesting a potential support from there. So I do have another area of potential entry where we have the 12-hour SMA 10. So the SMA 10 is located very close to the 1160 area, which just so happens to be very close to the target of the 1165, not 382, right? So you know what? In this case, I'm just going to go ahead and kind of adjust this to the 1165 area. To the lowest, but you know what? The lowest point right here is actually making sense due to these candles here, right? So lots of support touches and resistance touches right at this lower zone of the 1157. I'm not saying that we're going to go all the way down there. I'm just saying that we have to keep geometrics, our mathematics, in line with the higher probability targets of retracement, right? Since we are getting a pullback in the in momentum in the shorter time frames, then yeah, we could potentially see two long entries here, followed by a potential continuation to the upside, of which would obviously we would face resistance right here at the 1227. We're at 1202 right now, right? So 1227, obvious resistance. We come back, test the current highs, 1209 to about 1198, continue to the upside. We can break out, okay, because there is a lot of, a lot of volatility happening right now. Please notice here on the 12-hour time frame that we have increasing volatility from the critical contraction zone with an upside pivot on both the moving average and the volatility component, and both of the EMA3 and SMA14 of stochastic momentum. Notice your MACD right over here with a very convincing upside, and the stochastic momentum versus money flow index is showing that we have an upside bias, meaning that these blue bars, the histogram in the background, is suggesting an inbound disbursement of return. So money is coming into the asset right now. Okay, you guys, so this is very, very good. 20% ADX, bulls on top leading. It's okay. I would really like to see the ADX, the average directional movement at least to the 25% zone, followed by the 30. Okay, so that's looking very, very good, and I do see an upside continuation for this, you guys. So there are several targets for us to look at. I'm gonna go ahead and post a play in the Discord channel, and we'll take a look at that. Okay, so one of the upside biases that I'm looking at would be right here at about 1349 to 1365, of which can be let's see, an upside move of, let me just go ahead and take this measurement. I can't get it. We'll just measure on, all right, let's just measure it from here, right? So let's just say that we gained entry from that 0.5 fib, right at around that 1170, where is it? Right there, 1179, right? So the first target you're looking at here is about a 14.42% move to the upside, followed by the top side at the 2.272, 1365 of almost a 16% move to the upside. With a potential wick to the 2.618 at 1402 before a retracement, right? So that could be anywhere between a 13.5 to 19% move to the upside initially. But with the validation of the newly converted resistance into support of the triangle, then this thing could, it has the potential to look at targets upside of our current price range, right? So you're talking about a potential 1572 to about a 1614 valuation here. So that would be a move of about 33.38% to the top side of about 37%. Now, if we're going to take into consideration the top side from the hypotenuse all the way to the lower end of the triangle, that target would actually lead to a very astronomical high of about 1846, of which could be a move that would be suggesting about a 56.5% move to the upside. So just about 60% run to the upside from our current targets that we're looking at, guys. So this absolutely has power. Remember that I'm not saying that we're going all the way up here. It's just how you traditionally trade this formation, right? So now that paired with geometrics and that paired with how much volatility and momentum we have coming in, this could very well be a pretty nice swing play for the coming week. Okay, you guys, please remember first and foremost that I'm not a financial advisor. Take whatever I do show and iterate within these videos as just a form of entertainment, as I cannot suggest for you to buy, sell, or hold any assets whatsoever. Okay, I need you to do your own due diligence and everything will be cool. Okay, you guys, but with that said, I wish you well, a very good rest of your Memorial Day weekend, and I will catch you at the bell on Tuesday. Adios.